Hello everyone, welcome back to Glitz and Glitter. Before we start today's project, I got happy mail again. I'm going to read this beautiful card. Look at this beautiful card. It looks like it's handmade by Tina. I bet you made this, Tina. It's beautiful. It says, it's a competition. It's not a competition. Glitz and Glitter, they tell a story. Dear Michelle and Don, just a little something for both of you to show our appreciation. I started doing resin about a year ago and really enjoy doing it. I started watching YouTube videos and found you. You have been my biggest inspiration since I am one of your biggest fans. I have since become a member of your channel. Thank you so much, you guys. I appreciate the extra support there. I have private messaged you a few questions and you always get back to me. Thank you. You really go above and beyond for your people. My husband and I look forward to watching you every night at 6 p.m. And when Don joined you, he makes us laugh so much. You two are the best. Keep doing what you are doing. There are 3 things for you and 3 things for Don. You'll figure out which ones are Don's. I also made a kitty for you. You can bling her out, put a magnet on her, or keep her on your desk. P.S. I blinged out your kitty cat. Much love to you both. God bless. Tina and Bob from Pennsylvania. Thank you, Tina and Bob. You guys are amazing. And I did open some of the things, so we didn't crackle the packages. Well, not all of them, but I did do Don's because I wanted to see what they were. So she sent 2 molds for Don, both eagles. Check those out. He's gonna have to do them, but he looks at this one, he's like, wait a minute, is that the Marines? So if that's a Marine symbol, not sure, because he was Army. So he might be right. I don't know about that one. And the other thing she sent for him was this, and he is waiting to get his hands on it because he did not have any more, and these are one of his favorites. So original caramel creams. So those are Don's. I'm going to have to put these in his pile to do. I'm not going to do them for him this time. And she sent, look at this cute little package it's in. She sent this adorable little cat. Look at how cute that is. I'd never seen this mold before, and she blinged it out for me. She put a cross on the necklace, a little bow in her head. I love it. It is going on my desk with all the other ones. I'm going to have to make room. I'm running out of room, but I will make room. I have 2 computers now, so we have two places to put these guys. She sent me 3 sets of stones in colors that I did not have. So look at these. I did not unpackage these. Sorry, I ran out of time yesterday. So of course it comes with your glue and your pencil and tweezers. They all do, I think. And this set is pinks. All different color pinks. Look at these colors, you guys. I'm so excited. I need to make room in my drawer. I really have to go through my drawer. Some of it is just hodgepodge thrown in there. And I love these organization trays they come in. That is amazing. And then she sent me 2 more. This one is all pink and very sparkly. This is the one that I love to order from. They have all different colors. So if you ask me where I get my rhinestones, this is pretty much the link I'm gonna send you, because you can then choose whichever color that you need. And it comes with like 22,000 in each container. All different colors, of course. Let me grab a knife. I should have done this prior to, and I totally forgot. And this one also will come with your pencil, your glue, 2 glues, and oh, no tweezers, 2 glues and a pencil. Let's look at these colors. How exciting is this? These are like my favorite gifts. Hang on. Oh, it got it wrapped again. I think. Yeah, they have it like taped. There we go. Look at that. Look at all those pink colors, all different sizes. So if you ask me what size, a lot of people ask what size I use. I have no clue because I don't pay attention to sizes because I'm mostly working out of trays like this. So if you get a tray like this, you're gonna have every size imaginable in that color. And then this one is the red. I'm so sorry, I have to open it. I can't believe I forgot. I was too excited to turn the camera on. And these are the reds. pretty soon I will have every single color. Oops, almost forgot the goodies that come in there. Oh, they do come with tweezers. Oh, they were in the box still. Tweezers, look at all this glue and tweezers. Oh my gosh, I have so much glue to last me for like a couple lifetimes. And these are red ones. And the reason I like these is because their sparkle factor is so much prettier than some of the other ones. Let me just get this open without spilling. And there is the red. Look at those. Love them. Oh my gosh, you guys, what a nice surprise. I love getting happy mail, but sometimes I wonder where I'm gonna put it, but I have room for all this stuff. Don's little stash in the pantry is getting larger and larger. He may need another shelf pretty soon if you guys don't stop sending him candy. Okay, I have a custom order I have to work on. It's been a while since she ordered. I'm finally gonna get to it today. Part of it, it's a large order. We're going to do a clock today and one of the trays. She wants 2 clocks and multiple trays. So we're gonna do 2 of them today. Let me grab everything that I need for it and let's get going. Brushes in hand and the world is my stage. I mixed up 10 ounces for this little mantle clock, and in my head I was going through like 3 different scenarios on how I'm going to like pour it, because she wants them both marbled. And when you're marbling in something and you're working backwards like I am, so it's face down, it's not quite as easy, because when your resin hits that silicone, it's basically going to stay where it's at. And what I don't like about marbling something face down is the fact that if I put a bunch of lines in there, you're going to see all those lines in there. And if you put big blocks of color in, or you drizzle it, or whatever, however you're going to pour it in like that, upside down, that's how you see it on the silicone. So, like, I've changed my mind 3 times while I've been mixing this resin. So I went from doing that carefully to, oh, you know what, maybe I'll do a split cup, but then split cups don't usually work out for me very well. And then I went to a dirty pour. I'm like, oh, well, maybe I'll put them all, you know, mix 3 of equal colors and then do a dirty pour, pouring them all into 1 cup and then pouring it out. I just don't trust that with these colors. She wants red, white, and navy. And I'm so afraid that the navy's gonna take over because it's the darkest one. So I have come to the conclusion that I'm going to make mostly white and do it the way I use my extras. I'm going to make a tiny little bit of red and a tiny little bit of navy and pour it into the white and pour it into the, I think I'm going to have my best option that way. Now the navy that I have is called Hypnotic by Dianca Pours, which is really dark, and when you put it in resin, it's almost black-like. So I didn't want it that dark because she wants black accents. So I pulled out a little tiny cup. I threw some alcohol in here, and then I put some of the powder in, as you can see. And then I was like, I don't want it that dark, so I added a little bit of this pearl white mica to it, which lightened up the navy a lot. So if you want to experiment with colors, just throw some alcohol in a little tiny cup like that. And then, actually I could pour it right in here because it's just alcohol. And then I'll have that color to use because it worked out fine. So I'm pretty happy with that, with the white in there. So it's not quite as dark, and I can still use black as accents after we demold it. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just going to, let's put some powder at the bottom. I don't want too much because, like I said, I'm afraid these dark colors are going to really take over. So let's just pour maybe half of this cup. And hopefully we get a really pretty navy blue like this. I'm gonna go onto Dianca Pours' website and see if there's a little bit lighter navy blue. That looks pretty good though. Should I add a little more white? Maybe a little more white. Just a little bit at a time. I'm gonna leave it like that. So see the color difference? How dark and then a little bit lighter. Now I'm worried that I don't have enough, but I think it'll be good. I think it'll be good. Between the red and the navy, we should be good. I hope. I hope we're good. Oh, it's not completely mixed. It started floating. I will be putting all of these through the vacuum chamber. And getting all the bubbles out. I'm pouring them separately, obviously. I will do the tray next. This one holds 10 ounces, this clock, and the tray holds 20. So I didn't want to do this at the same time. That should be enough. Gosh, I hope it's enough. I think I can always use my white and tint it if I need to. This is by Eye Candy. This is their red pigment paste. I just don't want, I keep my bottles upside down, so that's why I have to fight with them when I open them. I don't need too much. It's barely any resin in here. Look at that, beautiful. It's so pretty. Okay. Oh, the white. Got to do the white. I'm going to white this stick and then remix that because the pigment paste needs to be completely stirred in. I got red all over me. Get all that off the sides. We don't want any uncured resin because of the pigment paste, because that was a decent amount I put in there. Okay. Now the white. I pulled out my Rolio white for a change. We're going to use this one, pure white. Oh, look at that. Did I not open it yet? I thought I did. Obviously I didn't. Oh yeah, I did. Oh no, I didn't. Oh my gosh. It was open, kind of open. Let's see, I need a larger stick. Let's just use this. Really need to stir it first. Probably not with a stick this big. Let me wipe all this off. I do not need that much. Okay. I'm going to make the rest white. And I hope my plan works because I have another clock to marble for her. Otherwise, we'll try it a different way. That was not enough. It looks kind of like skim milk. I'm gonna wipe this off. Let me grab a paper towel. I don't want to put resin back into the container, but we do need a little more. Let's try that. I want it nice and bright. Getting there. Gosh, I hope this works. So I'm thinking like the tray that I'm doing next is the same exact kind of pour upside down. I'm gonna put a little bit more. It's still kind of light for me. I just hope I'm getting this paste mixed in really good. That's better. That's good. Okay, let's get this through the vacuum chamber.
Glitz and glitter, lighting up the night. Painting dreams with a shimmer so bright. Rhinestones dancing.
I'm always so nervous on things like this, you guys. I don't know why. It makes me nervous doing orders. I'd much rather do demos because if they don't come out right, I can just like laugh it off and be done. But this is an order, so okay. We are going to, oh goodness, what am I gonna do? I just sprayed that, so I gotta move. I'm going to, I should probably let this thicken up for a while, but I didn't. We're gonna go with it. Okay, there's red. It's done now. We're gotta go. Blue. And I'm just gonna pour it in until I don't see that blue is not blue. That blue is turning gray. Might have to redo this. And I need all 10 ounces. Let's just put it on the back because I'm gonna need it. Oh boy. That blue turned gray. So I may be redoing this one. So on the front is the best marbling, I'm sure. And I do need to get everything out, so it doesn't really matter if it's gonna be blocks of color on the back because it's the back and you won't tell. I need to get this scraped clean. I need to reuse this cup. I don't want to waste it. And I do need to finish using this, so let's just pour it on the back. Yeah, that blue, because of the white, turned gray. Not what I wanted to happen. So I probably have to try this again. And if it doesn't work out, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. This is why I like to do demos more than orders, because of things like this. Ah, man. Shoot. We'll see how the marbling comes out. So this is like going to be, why is that like that? It's full. Was this not supposed to be covered? I can't remember. Yeah, it's not supposed to be covered. What am I doing here? I haven't made this clock in so long. Here I am covering it up. No, you don't cover those. Okay. All right, that's good. We're just gonna let this do its thing. Let's get it spritzed with alcohol. I mean, it might be pretty. It just is the wrong color, I'm pretty sure. So we might have to do this one over again. And maybe maybe I won't lighten it with the white mica powder next time and see what happens. I'm not sure. Now I'm a little stumped because I think it's gonna change color again because of the white. I don't know, I'll think about it. Let's get this tray poured. Before I pour the tray, I forgot that I had a second clock mold in my stash. I'm going to do her second one today as well, but I'm going to pour it differently before I do the tray because the tray is kind of the same thing, so I want to see what happens. But I can't do, she doesn't have a light color in this one to add the colors into, so she wants red, navy, and dark green for this one with accents of black and yellow. So I don't know, we're just going to try this again. I'm not going to dilute the navy this time, and I'm going to pour it differently and see what happens. I don't know what to do with that first clock. I don't know how to get that navy to not be eaten. I'm wondering if I should make mostly navy and add white into it instead. Maybe do it the opposite way. This stick is way too small for this. Grab a larger one. Silicone if possible. So I'm kind of, in a dilemma with that first one. And possibly with this second one here in a minute. I'm just going to leave this color the way it is, because I don't know if that had anything to do with it turning gray in there or not. I have a feeling it's because of the white. So I don't know. I'm going to have to think about that one. Well, I'm going to wait till I unmold that one and see what it looks like. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I really get challenged. I love challenges, don't get me wrong. But how many times I don't like doing things twice. I'll do them twice if I have to, but of course nobody wants to. Okay, there's the blue. This is called Tree of Life. This is the green I'm choosing. Nice and dark. And then we'll use the same red paste. I kind of like using a paste with mica powders, just so I don't get a blending of the colors, which is why I thought that white paste would not make those blend, but totally wrong. What not to do, guys? What not to do? Happy to bring that to you. I really want to get these right though, because all of the things that she has ordered, I'm pouring upside down. Everything today and then everything on her next order is all poured the same way. So I really want to make sure I get the right kind of pouring technique before I do all those other. She has 3 other trays I'm doing. So yeah. All right, there's the green. And these are so close together. There's 2 dark colors, which makes me worry. And then here's the red. Whoops. Not too much, just dip it right there. I'll do the vacuum chamber off camera. And then the tray, she wants gray. I just happen to have some gray mica. I have 8 of them I could choose from, and there was one that I chose. Gray and blue for the tray, also marbled. The only thing I'm changing on the tray is the resin. She wants the food safe resin, so I will be using that on all of her trays because she will be using them for her holidays this year. So I'll be using the Bond Craftor epoxy for that. Okay, that looks good. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the bubbles, get them out, and we'll try this one. I don't know what to expect. Well, here goes nothing. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna spray this one too. There's a lot of little crevices. Oh gosh, I don't know what to expect here. What do I do here? I'm going to just do the drizzling, like, because we want to see these colors everywhere. So they all have to be touching the silicone somewhere. And now I basically just pour. I do not know. I do not know. The blue looks better, put it that way. But I don't know if they're gonna get eaten. Very nervous about this. And it's gonna take all 10, like I said. Excuse me, it looks like it's eating my red. But I have no idea what the front is doing, so let's just start scraping. And not put it on the back this time. It's been such a long time since I've done these molds. I don't know how else to do this. The only other way would be a split cup, but like I said, I'm not good with split cups. I've tried so many times. Let's just hope these all don't blend together, because they're all sitting in like a pool of resin. Let's get that off of there. These are really pretty colors together if they stay that way. I do like them. I think this was in her coat of arms. I've done a video for her. I had made some other things for her in the past with these colors. And I think these are on their coat of arms. And that's why they're choosing these specific colors. So, okay, well, if it blends like that on the front, I'll be good. And then I can look at, I don't know if you could see this one, it's off camera a little bit, but I'm not happy with the marbling of the other one at all. So maybe, well, I'm not even gonna talk because it's not over until it's cured. So this might have a lot of changing to do until then. Okay, so let's just push this one out of the way. I'm gonna clean up my table, get this moved, and get 20 more ounces of resin mixed up and start the tray. Okay. For the tray, I'm going to do a pigment paste and a mica powder, so hopefully they don't blend too much. Oh, this one's not even open yet because I just got it. This is the Marbler's Dark Gray. So we get to try that today. And I'm using Baltic Day for the blue. Just have to cut the tag here. Oh, and we have to open up the foil. And I think I'm going to pour it. I'm happy with this clock over here with the green and the blue and the red, which is probably how I'm going to end up repouring the other clock. So this video just got much longer because I planned on only doing one clock and one tray today. My plans never work out. All right, let's do a bunch of gray. I don't know why I chose this little spoon, but I did. So we need to add some punch. Oh, I chose it because of the blue. That's why I chose it. The tiny little bottle of blue that I have. Now, as long as you don't like stir in glitter in these big, huge cups, you can definitely clean them. I clean them if I don't use glitter in them, and then reuse them quite a many times. That looks pretty. Okay, we're gonna do that one. That looks good. And then, I don't think I have, let me check something real quick. No, that's the closest blue that I have. This one is hard to get on, this lid. I don't know why. I'll do it later. I'm not gonna mess with that right now. Okay, Baltic Day Electric Blue is what we're going with here. Let me wipe this off just in case I mess it up. Okay. These are such tiny little bottles, but you get lots of them in the set. So let's try that. Get it all off my little stir stick here. Might need a little more. Let's go with a little bit more. I thought this blue was the nicest blue to go with the gray. She wasn't too concerned about an exact shade, and she gave me free reign to choose which one I thought would be best with the gray. So this is the one I chose. This one had a little bit of mica that was not mixed in. Okay, let's get this one stirred really good. My hands are so sticky today. I keep washing them and washing them. It's a pretty big tray. It's the Let's Resin tray, and it comes in a set of two, the smaller one and the larger one, and she wanted the larger one, which holds the 20 ounces. I can't tell if this is opaque. Oh gosh, it's not. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to add a little bit of mica to it. That's what I'm going to do. Let me grab which color? Which color blue? Which color blue? We're going to go with the sky blue. Get a little bit of mica in there since this is not going as opaque as I wanted it to. Hopefully this does the trick. Barely changed the shade. It's pretty close. Let's check this one. Not yet, because it's not like the deepest tray, so I definitely want to make sure I get enough color in here. So much for my pigment paste and mica powder concoction that I wanted to keep. But the tray isn't deep like the clock is, so if you don't pour it deep, you're going to see how transparent, and because I'm pouring it with a deep gray color, it will probably get overtaken by it, and I really don't want to pour this twice. It's good practice for those 3 trays coming up. They're a different shape tray. Actually, the ones coming up, that's much better. You guys remember that Let's Resin used to sell, I don't think they do anymore, that 3-tier stand with 3 trays, but they don't sell the stand separately. But I still have those molds for those trays, so those are the 3 she wants. And those are going to be done in Christmas themes, which I'm excited to do because I'm ready to do something a little bit different. So we're going to have a little early Christmas video. Okay, let me get these debubbled and then we'll pour. Here goes nothing. Let's get this sprayed. Get down in these sides. And hope for the best. Let's just kind of do what we did. Hopefully we get to see both colors on the front. Get some up here. Sides. The clocks are starting to set up already. Now I mixed up 10 ounces of each, so I'm just hoping they don't eat each other up. Basically what I'm doing is the front's already done. It is what it is. This is not going to change the front. So I'm just doing this for my sake. I mean, mean, you don't want the back just poured, you know, solid color anyway, but this is definitely not going to affect the front at all. And do I not have any leftovers today? Could that be possible? And this one, yeah, we're good. No leftovers today, which I didn't have time for anyway, because I have to redo that clock. And then I'm just gonna I am going to the silicone all the way down when I marble it like that. So that's it. I'm not gonna touch it. That's all I'm doing. Just spritz the back, get those bubbles popped. It held 20 ounces. Those held 10. Let's get them cured. These are ready to unmold, and I've already got my colors mixed to repour this one because I already know I'm not going to be happy with it, so I just wanted to be prepared. So I just prepped all the same exact colors. The only thing I did differently was not add the white to the dark blue because I'm pretty sure the white pigment paste is going to take care of that for me. So let me just get this out. I'm sure it's going to be gorgeous, just the wrong color's gorgeous. So this one will be on eBay if anybody's looking for a marbled mantle clock in the colors of red, gray, and white. Let's just get this out. Doesn't look like it needs clean very much. And it is beautiful. It's just the wrong colors. I mean, it marbled really nicely, but yeah, wrong colors, guys. Which I knew as soon as I poured it that was gonna happen, so I'm not surprised. Let's get this one out because I might be mixing this one again too. I hope not. You can kind of see those colors, but I don't think I could do anything to change this one. All right, please, please, please. Well, we lost a lot of the red, but it's a little bit in there. Maybe I will add red on the embellishments as well as the yellow and black, because I don't think I can get it any better. That red is just getting eaten up, and I think I said that while I poured it, to be honest with ya. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to salvage that one. So for this one, let me just move these out of the way. Try to finish that up. Let me see if I can get the tray unmolded before I pour that. I don't want to be unmolding something over wet resin. I don't even mind if that resin gets nice and thick. Let's see. Come on. Wow, that seal is tight. It's a little bendy. I was trying to get it cooled down completely, but I do want to know if it needs to be redone right now rather than later. Okay. I'm just gonna pull out one of the corners. Hopefully I don't hang on, I gotta do this off camera, guys, sorry. I'm trying to be really careful with it. Come on, oh my gosh, I can't get the corner out. All right, I got the corners, 2 corners out. I didn't get the rest out because I know this is the best part. And I didn't want you to miss the whole thing. But I am working with it a little bit bendy here, so I'm trying to release all this silicone. Sorry, gotta go back off camera for these corners. Got one. Oh my goodness. I thought I was ready to come back on, apparently. Okay, here we go. Okay, that looks good to me. I'm happy with that one. What do you guys think? I don't think she wants any embellishments at all on this one. I will send her pictures and make sure. So I'm pretty happy with the marbling. And that was by mixing it with a stick before I just let it sit there. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna set this one aside. And we're gonna pour this one again. And let's see, spritz with alcohol. And we're gonna do it the same way we did that tray. And hopefully we see all these colors. I'm more worried about the white now than I am about the other colors. But if this blue stays blue, I think I'll be happy. I mean, we have to expect this white and red are going to make pink. I don't think there's any way around that. And again, we're basically marbling for the back at this point because the front is complete, whatever it is, it is. Just need to scrape. I thought I had a spatula out. What did I do with it? Oh, here it is. Oh gosh, I really, really, really hope we get it this time. What a completely different look by the two ways of marbling the same colors. Isn't it crazy? That's why you have to really kind of think about what you're gonna do before you start pouring, or even before you start mixing, because like I said, when I was mixing it, I went through 3 different scenarios in my head on how to split it, and I chose the wrong one. But I'm happy to show you anyway, that way you guys don't make the same mistakes that I make. All right, there's that. I think what I'm going to do is go down to the bottom with my little silicone stick like I did on the tray. And just kind of move those around. That way they're not like in big blobs on the bottom. Whether I did anything, I have no idea. We won't know until we demold. But it looks completely different already. Let's get that cleaned off. And now we wait.
Amber's tray shines in hues of blue and gray. Dreams poured in resin, swirled away. Time frozen in the flow, in a dance so slow. Marble time.
Let's unmold this one and see what we have. Please, dear God, let it be good. Well, it's better than I thought. We got the red, we got the white, and a lot of blue, so I'm happy with that one. But I did have a backup plan, but I think I'm gonna go with this one, so I don't have to pour a fourth one. So the most common question I get when I'm marbling and I don't like the result is, why don't you put glue in it? And my answer usually is because then they won't merge together, because the glue is gonna stop it. So I decided to pour something with glue in it. So I poured 2 ounces and I drizzled the gluey resin. I put glue in each color. I did not run it through the vacuum chamber, so this does have bubbles. And then I drizzled it as thin as I could, because it comes out really, really gloopy. And then I did kind of swirl it the best that I could, and it actually worked. So this was gonna be my next try, but I'm kind of happy with this one, I think. Yeah, I think I can make this one work. I hope she likes this one. It's just got more blue than I expected. And I'm afraid to try 10 ounces like this, to be honest with you. This one is getting blinged out in black. I don't think you're gonna see black. I really don't. You know what, guys? I'm gonna give you one more pour. We're gonna try it this way. If this one doesn't work, because I like how much white and red are in this and less blue, because now you're not gonna see black on this at all because of all the blue. Okay, I'm gonna give you one more pour, and then I'll show you the results of the other ones. I'm gonna set this one aside. So I was you know what I think I'll do? I think I'll pour it really, really shallow. I mean, have all 10 ounces ready. And then when I pour, I'll pour shallow, swirl, because I don't think it moved at all when it was curing. I think it stayed exactly like I poured it. So if I like mix it around a little bit before I keep pouring all 10 ounces in, we might end up with something like this. So I think I'm gonna mix up more white, more red, and less blue. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm doing this a 4th time today. This is insane, but I'm gonna do it. I wanna make my people happy. I'll be right back. You guys hanging in there? Are you still with me? Are you all learning lessons? This is a very interesting day. Okay, so what I did 5 ounces of white, 3 ounces of red, 2 ounces of the blue. Now this is really, really goopy, and I think I'm going to hand place drips of it, because I want less blue here than I want of the red and the white, because she wants the black embellishments. So I want more white. Like I said, it's stringy. It's not going to combine together. Let me get some red in here. And then I'll pour it, because like I said, whatever touches this surface is what you're gonna see. Kind of like painting your silicone with a mica powder. Whatever touches the surface is what you see. So now I'm gonna just do this. I want it to mix a little bit, because I don't want those like lines. And then I'm gonna go ahead and pour as thin as I can, because it comes out in big chunks. That's why I never thought this would work. So it took all this to get me to try it. I thought I tried it before, but maybe I poured it in big blotches. Because if you pour it in big blocks, like, you can get definite colors separated. If I wanted to pour like this edge in blue, this edge in red, and this in white, it would stay separated because of the glue. So that's why I never dreamed to marble it. But I also never thought of like letting it come out in strings either. If this one doesn't work, then there's no way to get these three colors together because I basically tried almost everything. It's just so gloopy. We need all of it, so I guess I could have done a lot less of the red and blue than I did, and I thought I did a little bit this time. But I don't know. I'm hoping the front. The front is all I'm concerned about. Not too concerned about the back or the sides because they'll be like rarely seen. Just try to get this out of here. And this coaster, the more I look at it, the more I like it. And I might just top coat it so you don't see all those little bubbles that were in there because I didn't run it through the vacuum chamber, being just a trial piece. I didn't think it was going to work, or I would have ran it through the vacuum chamber, but I didn't do that. So I'm going to top coat that, I think, and give it to them as their freebie. So this is what I did on the coaster. I just kind of see how you can just drag it and move it because it's not going to like marble itself. But I do need all of this, 10 ounces. What a busy day, you guys. 4 clocks in one tray. Same day, it's still the same day. It's a good thing I started this morning. I'm gonna get all of this out. The other two came out really pretty, finished. I will show them all at the end. But I'm really happy with the first one, even though it's not her colors, it's gorgeous. It is a beautiful clock that somebody else will enjoy, I'm sure. Okay, that's it. So I did spray those bubbles on the back. It didn't really do anything to anything. That's it for that. I'm going to mix up a little bit of tabletop resin, do that on the side, no big deal. Just top coat that one. That way they can cure together. And then I'll just embellish this. The tray's finished, and the other two clocks are finished. So I'll get the other clock finished and that finished as well.
Out loud, the colors scream. Resin holds the wildest dream. Marble time, colors collide. Spinning clocks, the world in stride. Red and navy, yellow spark, black and white, a cosmic arc.
Are you ready to see the final product? Here it is. Ta-da! Just kidding. Well, this is the coaster, and I top coated it, and I put some of the Dianca Pours white silver glitter in here, and that came out really, really pretty, and I just put a cork on the back. So for extra, or I should say an experiment, I love it. I think it came out really good. I love the way it marbled, and I can't believe I'm saying that because I never ever in a million years ever dreamed it would have worked. So I have them all done. The only thing I did not do was put this last clock face on, because if you're new to resin or new to my channel and you have not done a clock and you're rushing over to order the mold, you're gonna need to know how to put these clips in. So it comes with 3 clips, and this is what holds the clock in the actual face of the clock into the clock itself. So here is a little hole here. You're going to put this flat side down into that one. There's 3 of them. There's one here, and the one nobody can find is underneath the case for the battery. the battery compartment. There's one right there in the center. It took me the longest. In fact, somebody had to tell me because I never could find it. And then you just put that battery compartment back on and your things are in ready to go into the clock. And this just secures it down so you can remove it to take the battery out. Here is the clock. Oops, let me get this off. Look at that marbling, you guys. I am in love with it. I cannot believe it came out that nice. What do you think? Now I put the black. She wanted black accents. You could see it in person because of the sparkle. It's not like in your face black. But isn't that gorgeous? Look at it compared to this one. So this is the one I was gonna like just settle for. Which the top came out really nice, I have to say. But the rest of it was dark. I didn't put any rhinestones on this one. I just took this silver paint pen and did the bottom, middle, and top. So that one's very classy in itself. But for the briefing, this meets the brief. I mean, it's gorgeous. It is gorgeous. So now I know you can marble with glue. I never, ever, ever would have dreamed that that would work. So just take your clock face and push it in, and then it won't fall out. See? The only thing on this one is I took the rest of the top coat, which is tabletop, and I poured it in the back, and it made the back ripple a bit. So it's not a perfectly flat back. It's not the most beautiful, but it's the back. I'm not gonna mess with it because of the front. So here's those two. And it is shocking that these are the same exact colors in different ratios that this one is. Isn't that crazy how that worked? So blue, red, and white in this one, just like in this one, just like in that one. And this one I just trimmed with 2 rows of rhinestones in the silver or the clear, and then silver paint pen here, here, and here, and a silver face. Now when you buy these faces, they come 3 silver and 3 gold to a package. And then the very last one is the green with the red, yellow, and black. So I pulled the red in here. I don't know if she's gonna be happy with it or not. If not, I'll redo it. And then I put some down here at the base. And then I used a gold face on this one. And that's it. Can you believe I had to make 4 clocks to get 2 of them today? So these 2 will be available if they're still available. Here's a tray. Again, I didn't do anything. I will be putting rubber feet on the bottom for her so it doesn't scratch up her countertop. I trimmed all the edges of all the clocks and the tray, and this came out really pretty in itself. So come back tomorrow. We have more marbling to do, and I'm gonna have to think about using this effect on it. I'm not sure. I think I might try one. Well, I have to do 3. So come back and see what I choose. All right, guys, I'm going to get you some pictures up close so you can look at them as much as you'd like. All right. So meet me here tomorrow. Same time, same place. Have a blessed day, everybody. Bye.
Glitz and glitter paint her way. She lights up hearts come what may. With a brush of faith she starts. Jesus whispers through her art. Patience blooms in every hue. Her love for viewers shines so true. Shimmer sparkles in her eyes. A radiant soul under bright skies. Glitz and glitter, Michelle, a story. Her colors tell faith and love in every part. Jesus guides her shining heart. Ooh, 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 ooh. Canvas dreams and sparkly streams. Her laughter flows like sunlit beams. With each stroke her spirit sings. A masterpiece of golden wings. Sprinkles joy like morning dew. In every shade a promise new. A life of love, a life of grace. In her art we see his face. Glitz and glitter, Michelle's story. Her colors tell faith and love in every part. Jesus guides her shining heart. In every shade a promise new, a life of love, a life of grace. In her art we see his face. Glitz and glitter, Michelle